Hello students. Today in the chapter Human Eye and Colorful World, we will start with our third topic. Children, till now we have finished our two topics. Topic 1, structure of human eye. Topic 2 was power of accommodation, that was in the last class. And now today we will be studying about topic 3, that is defect of vision and their correction. So let us begin with the first defect of vision. The first defect is cataract. You can see at old age the crystalline eye lens of people becomes milky and cloudy, and this condition is called cataract. Children, this happens only in their old age, and the cause of it is because of the formation of a membrane over the eye lens, the crystalline eye lens. So the defect arises because of the formation of this membrane over the eye lens, and this is nowadays it can be corrected through a cataract surgery. It's a small operation done, and that membrane, small membrane, thin membrane has been removed. Cataract, if it is not corrected, if the surgery is not done, then it may result to complete blindness also. It results in partial blindness, but if it is not removed and it is kept for a long time, then it can cause a complete blindness also. So that's why cataract needs to be corrected. Now we will see the next defect of vision. So now the first defect, which is written under the heading of defects of vision and their correction in your book, that is in NCERT, is myopia. Although we have done the last defect, which is cataract, but cataract is not written under the defects of vision. So we'll start the first defect of vision, that is myopia. The another name of myopia is nearsightedness or short-sightedness. And it means what? It is in a person who is having myopia will be able to see nearby objects clearly, but cannot see the distant objects distinctly. Children, I have underlined these words, that is clearly and distant object distinctly, and I want you to underline these words when you are writing the definition of myopia in your copy, and also when you write the same definition in your examination also. Below there is a diagram of an eye which shows that the rays which are coming from far objects, when they converge through the crystalline eye lens, then they meet at retina. So this is the functioning of a normal healthy eye. This is not a myopic eye. This is a healthy eye. We will see now what happens in a myopic eye. This condition which you can see here is a condition which should be happen without a myopic eye, with a healthy eye. But with a myopic eye, what goes wrong? Let us see that. Now you can see here, this is the diagram drawn for a myopic eye. When the light is coming from a distant object, how do we understand that the light is coming from a near object or a distant object in a diagram? Now see here children, that parallel rays are drawn. Whenever the rays are parallel, then that means the light is coming from a very far object. So here also the light is coming from far object, and therefore they are parallel in nature. And when they crosses the crystalline eye lens of our eye, then they should have meet in the retina, on the screen, that is retina, but they do not do so. For a myopic eye, the lines that meets before the retina, you can see it in the diagram here, the lines they meet before the retina, and this is the reason why the person who is suffering from myopic eye cannot see the distant object distinctly or clearly. Now we will see what will be the correction of this. Now you can see the correction here, that when for this type of situation we use a concave lens. The concave lens, when it is kept in the path of the light rays which are coming in front of it, then from there the light first diverge slightly, and when they hit the point of the crystalline eye lens, after that they again, because of the refraction, the light rays now they merge where? At retina. So when the light rays merge at retina, at that time we are able to see the objects clearly and distinctly. So these are the two diagrams. One is the what is the defect, and one is the correction of the myopia. These are the two diagrams that you need to draw in your copy, and this is the correction used for the myopia. Now we are going to see what is the cause of myopia, why this happens. Okay. So now you can see here, this is the cause. The first cause is excessive curvature of eye lens. What does that mean? Now before this, in the last class we have studied about the how the power of accommodation, how the ciliary muscles helps the eye lens to thicken thins. To see far object, what should be the curvature, children? Should the eye lens be thick or should it be very thin? Thick eye lens means it should have more curvature and thin eye lens means it should have less curvature. So to see the far object, which one should be used? Which one is correct? Huh? So I have marked here now. The thin lens is used to see the far object. If we have a thin eye lens, that means less curvature, then the focal length will increase and we will be able to see the far objects clearly. But this does not happen for a myopic eye. For a myopic eye, the eye lens has an excessive curvature. That means the ciliary muscles has a problem. Ciliary muscles is not able to relax so much so that the eye lens get a thin or a less curvature. Now let us see the second point. The second cause is elongation of eyeball, and what does that mean? Here you can see healthy eyeball and an elongated eyeball. The healthy eyeball will have a spherical shape just like it is drawn here, but an elongated eyeball will be having the rear part of it. That means the part there the retina is fixed. At that part, the sphere is being little bit stretched, elongated. So because of which when the light rays come, then they are not able to meet at retina, they meet in front of the retina. So out of these two, if any one happens, goes wrong, then this can be the cause for the defect of vision or for the myopic eye. So with this we learn the two defects. One is the cataract and the second is the myopia. Under myopia, we have seen could be the diagram for it and what could be the correction. We use concave lens for its correction, and then we have seen what could be the possible cause of it, that is excessive curvature of eye lens and elongation of eyeball. So with this we finish the defect of vision and their correction for myopic eye and for cataract. In the next class we will study about hypermetropia. Thank you.